Yeah. Yeah. Good evening, all. So myself, I'm Vijay. Like I hold 20 plus years of experience, which includes nearly 10 plus years of experience in Python environment. So my experience includes design, development, and implementation of Python and Django based applications. Well was implementing different Python libraries like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, right? Yes. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes, sir, we can hear you fine.
So as part of today's demo, I'll be covering the following things. So if you got any general queries, I'll be just briefing you I'll be giving time for you at the end of this session, right? Yes. Why Python? Already we have got many other programming languages. Why again Python? That too, Python is not a kind of technology very recently introduced. It was introduced in the year 1989. Why all of a sudden Python has become super popular? Reasons which makes it super popular. And who can learn Python, right? There is no prerequisites for learning Python. Anyone can update with Python. The Python statements look like normal English statements. They are not as complex as other programmings, right? I'll just brief you by taking an example, and I'll write the code in multiple programming languages. You can compare that coding wise, length wise, complexity wise. You can check how simple the Python statements as compared with other programmings, right? Yes. How Python was built and how Python was derived by taking the features from different other programming languages. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python mostly used for developing what kind of applications? Python usage. Who are using Python today? Top most applications that are built using Python. And Python features as compared with other programming languages, right? Coding wise, length wise, complexity wise, you can check how simple they are, right? And reasons why Python is suddenly super popular, because you go back like 2008 or 2010, right? Nobody knows that there was a programming language like Python. But all of a sudden, why Python is super popular? And the Python current job market and scope of Python in the coming years. This is what I'll be discussing, right? Yes. Why Python, right? I define Python in 5 lines. One by one we discuss. First, Python is a general purpose programming. What do you mean by general purpose programming? So before Python, we have got some programming languages like Python, sorry, Pascal. Before Python, we have got some programming languages like Pascal, Fortran, COBOL. All these programming languages, we call them as purpose-based languages. They're for specific purpose, purpose-based languages. They are used for a specific purpose. Pascal for complicated mathematical applications, Fortran for scientific applications, COBOL for business applications. Means these are used for a specific applications, for a particular applications, not for all the applications. These are purpose-based. But a language, but a language which is suitable, which is suitable for developing a language which is suitable for developing any kind of applications, any kind of applications. Such a language is called as general purpose programming. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. A language which is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such a language is called as general purpose programming. Yes. So using Python. So example of this is Python. Using Python, you can develop any kind of applications like web applications, automation applications, gaming, networking, animation applications, net desktop applications. In this way, wide varieties of applications you can develop today by using Python. It's not for a particular purpose. It's not like purpose based for all the purposes, right? So Python is a general purpose programming. It has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we are going to see in Python. What all the features we are going to see in all the features we are going to see in Python. It is a high-level language. Python is a high-level language. So there are two types of languages I can say. Two types of languages. Two types of languages. First one, low level languages and high level languages. Secondly, high level languages. Low level languages like assembly level or machine level languages, like assembly level or machine level languages, right? They are not human understandable. They are not human understandable. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. The port cannot be carried from system to system. And machine dependent. Machine dependent. Machine dependent. Machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Not human understandable. They are not portable. Machine dependent. Means they cannot run on all hardware and all the operating system. High level languages like Python. If you take the Python, right? It's human understandable. It's portable and machine independent. It's human understandable. It's portable. Looks like normal English statements. Machine independent. It can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. So Python is a high level language. It is an interpreted language, line by line execution, which makes debugging easy. Here also we see two categories of languages. Compilation languages and interpretation languages. Compilation languages, right? Example like C language. Example of interpretation, Python. In the case of compilation languages like C language, it executes the entire code at once. It executes the entire code at once. In the case of Python, statement by statement execution, which makes debugging easy. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming language which provides simple syntaxes which looks like normal English statements. So user-friendly or programmer-friendly programming, right? Yes. So Python is a general purpose programming. Any kind of applications you can develop. It's portable. So it's got multiple programming features, high level language, interpreted language, line by line execution, and user friendly programming or programmer friendly programming, right? Yes. Next, just check with this. Python has got multiple programming features, right? What programming features Python has got? Python has procedural oriented programming features. It has got procedural oriented programming features. It has got procedural oriented programming features. Example like C language. It has got like object oriented programming features. It has got object oriented programming features. Example of object oriented programming like C++, Java. It has got the features of scripting. Python has got the features of scripting language. Example like Linux shell script. It has got the features of modular programming. It has got the features of modular programming. Like Modular 3. Example like Modular 3. So just two major programming languages. So because of this multiple programming features, we call Python as a hybrid language. Two major programming languages, Java and Python. Python and Java are the two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creations. But Java programmers or developers are strictly restricted to use only object-oriented programming. Without object-oriented programming, there is no Java programmer application. But in Python, with object-oriented, without object-oriented, with modular programming, with procedure-oriented programming, we can develop different varieties of applications. Yes. Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries towards scripting, like writing automation scripts in DevOps environment, in AWS, in IoT, in robotics, right? And modular programming. Today, Python has got a great boom, super popular because of this modular programming, right? It has got thousands of modules. Python has got thousands of modules, 89,300 modules. Python has got for different environments, right? Whatever modules, yes. Whatever environment you are from, whatever domain you are from, Python is providing a module for each and every environment. If I talk more on these modules, for example, for data science, there are separate modules Python is providing. Around 10 to 15 modules Python is providing for data science environment. That's why the prerequisites for data science is also is Python, like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, CP, Scikit-learn, TensorFlow. Some are the examples of this, right? Even for big data environment, separate modules or packages like PySpark package, right? And even for networking environment, mm, for operating system kinds of activities, for OS kinds of activities, right? We have got separate modules. Mm. And even for databases, whatever database you are from, networking or from testing environment, even for testing or test cases, Python has got separate modules for every environment. It is providing modules. Even for operating system kinds of active operating systems, I said, and even for database, for connecting with Oracle, right? Python to connect with Oracle, one separate module, like a CX underscore Oracle is the name of the module using which we can easily connect with that module. And for every database, it provides a module. For MySQL, connecting with MySQL, right? Like PyMySQL, using it's very simple to connect with any databases using Python. For SQL Server, PyODBC, PyODBC, CX underscore Oracle, PyMySQL, PyODBC. For each and every database, Python is providing a module using which we can easily connect with that. And for each and every file format, Excel files, we can create Excel workbook at whatever location with whatever file, right? So Excel, if you want, see, by writing Python code, Excel workbook need to be created at whatever location, right? With whatever name I provided. Not only Excel files, CSV files, comma separated value files, JSON files, JavaScript object notations, XML files, PDF files. Just by writing Python code only, all these files will be created. We can read data, we can write data from this for mathematical operations, math module, and for statistical operations, right? And for generating graphs. So any types of graphs we can generate using Python, normal graph, bar graph, histogram, scatter plot, stack plot, pie graph, right? Yes. Very simple generating graphs with just 2, 3 lines
For
we can generate.
image also can process, right?
All these things, right? For images, for all this, for not only for computer applications, for
Yes, yes.
electronics, for civil environment also, Python is providing modules. 89,300 modules Just here given an example of only 17, but thousands of modules, 89,300 modules Python has got for different environments. Means for every environment, it is providing a module, I'm saying. And before you update with any technology, you need to understand what kind of applications are getting developed, right? So you need to know like Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are getting developed today by using Python? So today Python mostly used in creation of web applications. Immediately will ask from last 20 years, 20 or 25 years, right? Java, .NET, all these are mostly used for web applications. Why again Python? Means today Python has got a framework called Django framework. Using this framework at a rapid speed, you can develop a web application with very less coding, with simple syntaxes. It has got its own database like SQLite 3, has got its own application server with very less coding. We can write many flexible features provided by Django, using which we can develop applications at a rapid speed. And not only this, for automation applications, using technologies like data science, using technologies like IoT, using technologies like robotics, using data science, using IoT, using robotics, that many automation applications we are developing today. IoT, right, is a physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, electronics for exchanging data, for collecting data, and controlling the things from the place where you are, right? And even if you talk about data science, everything deals with the data. Data has got experience, data has got future reference. Using data or data science, we perform data analysis, data prediction, data classification, data recommendations. So it's a blend of technique. So it's a blend of technique. So the most blend of technique, right? The most commonly used technique here, right, is ML, right? Machine learning, right? So machine learning, we have got many ML techniques available. Regression, classification, clustering, classification, right? All these techniques to implement you require a language. So we require a language to implement all these techniques. So Python is the mostly chosen or mostly used programming for developing or for coding with machine learning, deep learning, or AI, right? Python is mostly preferred. Here, for this automation applications for data science, IoT, robotics, Java is never preferred. For ML, DL, or AI, apart from this, one more major area like big data environment, even for big data environment, right? Today, if we are seeing KBs, MBs, or GBs, you are seeing KBs of data, MBs of data, GBs of data, you should have seen TBs. But beyond that, today data is generating in petabytes. 1 petabyte equal to 1024 TBs. Already 1 TB is a large storage unit. So to handle this huge data, petabytes of data, right? We have got some tools, big data tools like Hadoop, Spark, especially Spark, the name itself saying very high speed processing. It is implemented by using a language called Python. So we call it as PySpark. Even for scientific applications. For scientific applications, we have CP, Scientific Python, for numerical analysis. For numerical analysis, we have got NumPy. Yes. For graphical user interface. For graphical user interface or for animations. TK-Inter or PyQt. Scientific application CP for numerical analysis NumPy for TK enter and PyQt, right? Yes. For gaming or game development, especially Python today, Python is mostly used for developing games in Python, single user, multi-user online games. But especially for developing games in Python, Python providing separate frameworks like Pygame, PyCara. These are the two frameworks given by Python for developing games in Python. And also for 3D games, for we have got 3D rendering libraries like PySoy. And apart from that, Python is also used for scheduling tasks. We have got Airflow for it, and also Python used for testing or for test cases. And for software development, Python is used for software development. Even software developers make use of Python as a support language. And for business applications, Python is one of the best choice in developing e-commerce websites. One of the hottest application of Python, database applications. Without database, there is no web applications, right? Yes. So every database, Python can connect with every database, right? Yes. For networking applications, especially for networking applications of network programming, Python providing separate framework called Twisted Python. And also for web scraping, scraping data, harvesting data, yes, scraping data or harvesting data from different website. We have got URL lib modules, BS4, right? These are the, and also for CAD or 3D CAD applications, computer aided designing or 3D CAD applications, for embedded applications. For embedded Python is one of the best example, or for the most famous embedded application, Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation. Web scraping, CAD applications, embedded applications. And video applications, right? Yes. And also for computer vision, face detection, color detection, object detection, for these kind of things, right? Many projects are getting implemented for robotics with Python, data analysis, and desktop applications, single user console applications, right? Single user console applications. So these are some of the examples, right, which the applications developed using Python. In this way, many applications, any kind of applications you can develop today by using Python. Who are using Python today? Who are using Python? Just I'll take 10 minutes more. Who are using Python today? Topmost applications built using Python. Google is one of the best example of Python web application. The Google web crawling is first written in Java. It was too difficult. It was rewritten in Python. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Facebook implemented using Python. Instagram, the prime reason for Instagram to choose Python is Python practicality. NASA using Python for its research and development activities. And the Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python and ML, machine learning. Some other applications like Quora, you heard about Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox, MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script. iRobot for military and commercial applications. BitTorrent using Python. And companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all this they use Python for hardware testing purpose. So these are some of those examples who are using Python today and topmost applications built. Even you can check in the Google, right? Yes. Applications developed using Python, you can say. Dropbox, game development, Instagram, Reddit, Quora, Spotify, Uber Technologies, desktop UI, Facebook, software, Netflix, data science, discuss. Netflix using Python for security automation and for subscription related things like CAD applications, Instacart. So in this way, many are there, right? Mm. So from the discussions what we had till now, right? Reasons which makes Python super popular.
So I think P is there's a typo on a tenth number. P
Which one?
means it's interest, not P interest. I think
Yes,
tenth.
yes. Yeah, Pinterest, Dropbox, Netflix. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Very less coding, very less coding, simple syntaxes. Most of the programmers or developers are attracted towards Python because of its very less coding and simple syntaxes. And one more important feature of Python, interactive mode. We can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response, right? For example, at the bottom search panel, typing CMD to go to the command prompt. Here I'll type Python if it is got already installed it. Yes. Can you see this three arrow symbol and this Python version and the Python 3? Okay. X equal to 10, Y equal to 4. What is X? What is Y? What is X plus Y? X minus Y, X into Y, X by Y. Any valid Python statements you can type. 23 into 36. X equal to hello. X into 3 prints hello for 3 times. X into 5 prints hello for 5 times. Just say quit, it will come out of it, right? Yes. In this way. Excuse me. Interactive mode given by Python. Right. Yes. Multi-programming features. It has got a multi-programming features. Wide varieties of applications. Just now I discussed, right? What are the different varieties of applications you can do? Many built-in libraries. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. Very less coding, simple syntaxes, interactive mode, multi-programming features, wide varieties of applications, many built-in libraries, thousands of modules Python has got. So these are the reasons which makes Python super popular, right? Yes. So Python is number one ranked programming language today with diversified number of applications creations. So you can check in this Google, right? Check this in Google. So just type popular coding language. Popular coding language, right? Yes, you can check results you get for this. Most popular programming languages. Most popular Python remains the most popular programming. Check this diagram, right? Python stands first. Next comes Java, JavaScript, other programmings, right? Yes. Say top 10 programming languages. Top 10 programming language. First, Python stands first, Java, other programmings. Popularity, programming languages, popularity 2020 to 24, Python, Java, JavaScript. Python remains the most popular, right? Python, JavaScript, Java. Ranking wise, also you can check Python is the number one rank, language rank. Which programming language should you learn? Python, JavaScript, other programmings. Rankings also you can see here. Rank 1 Python, next to Java, and other programmings. See, programming language, Python stands first. If you see the, okay, usage of Python and other programming languages in the industry currently. So you can see a big circle for Python, 31% used, Java 19%, Ruby 7, C++ 9%, C 6%, right? Even the job openings for Python ranking by average salary. See, Python stands first. Ranking by average salary, ranking by volume of job openings, Python stands first. Even if you check this Python jobs here, this Google, just check Python jobs. You can see lakhs of jobs for Python, right? You can see 1,86,725 Python openings. Not only Python, right? Even if you see the, if you got knowledge on these frameworks like Django framework, people who know this Django are very less. Who has got comment on this are very, very less, right? Yes, check this Django jobs. 27,935 Django job vacancies, right? Yes. Yes, you can check this course content, what I'm going to discuss as part of this course. From the basic advanced to the advanced level. Python basics, history, applications, features, advantages, versions, flavors, Python operations, Python modes, Python interactive mode, batch mode, editors, IDs, Python data types, Python constants, Python variables, comments, input output statements, escape sequences, operators in Python, arithmetic, logical assignment, membership, identity, Python IDs. I'll show you in different IDs, not on a single ID like other program, other training sites like PyCharm, Jupyter, Spider, Eclipse, VS Code, flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections, Python lists, Python tuples, Python sets, Python dictionaries, functions in Python, modules in Python, packages in Python, errors and exception handling, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, database connectivity, Our data and time module, operating system module, advanced concepts like iterators, generators, closers, decorators, working with CSV, XML, JSON files, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, direction to data science, Python, Pandas module in brief, NumPy model in brief, and Matplotlib. Especially these models, right? Pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib. You can check. See, we will be covering in detail in brief here. You can see these are the important modules. You can check with other training sites. So if you see Pandas, NumPy, if you just check this right in the Google, especially these three models, lot of jobs are available for this Pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib jobs. You can see in Google, right? Lakhs of jobs for this. Just check this 32. Okay, where is it? 1,70,841 NumPy job vacancies, 32,000 Python NumPy Pandas jobs. Yes, lakhs of jobs for this NumPy and Pandas, right? Which are the important libraries which I'll be covering in this course. You can check with other training sites. These 30 topics for Python core and advanced. Along with this, people who go for Python full stack, I'm going to discuss framework like Django framework. One more framework I'm going to discuss freely like Flask framework and UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all this in brief. So Django framework, you can see around 15 applications we'll be discussing. UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and MySQL. Right. Check with this, right? So core Python and advanced, right? Both combinedly. Python core and advanced, right? Around 70 hours, 60 to 70 hours I'll be spending. 2 months, 5,000 is the course fee. And apart from this, people who go for Python full stack, UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and Django framework. Django framework, Flask framework, MySQL, and project topics from 2 to 7 also. That's providing 70 hours, 2 months duration. Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours. 2 months for Python, 2 months for frameworks, totally 4 months. 5K for this Python, 7K for frameworks, totally 12K. But if you're taking the entire package with a single payment, it is 10K. So yes, you'll be getting the recorded videos also for this same. There won't be any separate cost for this. All these videos means whenever every day one recorded video you'll be getting whenever the session completes. Even if you are not attending, means if you are due to some ill health or due to some office timing, if you're unable to attend the session, you'll be having you can watch the video. Even recording sessions will be provided for all these things, right? No separate cost. Offerings from my side, live session videos as this was I was saying about it. Soft copy, clear soft copy of this class notes, assignments and tasks to work with. A WhatsApp group for technical discussion. If you got any errors, you can take snap and post in the WhatsApp group. Anybody can answer. Yes, I'll be answering. Resumes and interview questions, live interactive sessions. As it's a demo session, I was speaking most of the time. But in regular sessions, right? For every statement I type, you will be responding what will be the output of it. 300 plus code examples, 15 plus applications creations, right? So that let me make it clear about the timing of this batch. For the first 1 week, it will be at starts at 10 p.m. But later after 1 week, it will be at 9 p.m. So I'm making it clear about these timings before you go with the payments. So this is what the structure of this course, what I'm going to discuss. So everything are interactive sessions. If you got any query immediately, you can unmute, you can ask. Yes. And this, especially this frameworks like Django frameworks where you will be doing along with me parallelly, step by step, building the applications. Yeah, any other queries you got, anyone, right? Yes.
Sir,
Uh,
like Flask framework and MySQL, what we are going to learn here. I'm new to Python, that's why I'm asking.
yes, here Flask and MySQL. So UI technologies, Django, Flask, MySQL I mentioned here, right? Yes.
Yeah, what we are going to learn here in this
See here,
session
yeah,
class.
Flask is one more framework like Django framework. Flask is one more framework. Most commonly used is Django. Even some companies they ask Flask also. We are going to discuss Flask. And MySQL is a database.
Database, yes, yes.
One
Okay.
database we'll be discussing about it. The installation I will show you how to connect with it, how to work on it, right?
Okay.
Step by step.
One more question, sir. Which ID we will use for the practice or coding?
So
For
here
like,
multiple IDs are there. Mostly used is PyCharm I'll be showing you, but every 10 days, every 2 weeks, I'll show you different IDs where you can work. The coding will be same, but only the environment changes, right? So I'll
oh,
show you
okay,
on
okay.
4 to 5
Mhm.
IDs, I'll show you, but mostly used is PyCharm, right?
Okay.
PyCharm ID.
PyCharm is best, I believe, right?
PyCharm is the
Because
most
in our
PyCharm is the
organization we are used to VS Code or Visual Studio. So
VS Code. I'll show you in all these things. This Django, Flask, all these implementations, I'll show you in VS Code and PyCharm.
okay, okay, okay.
For
And
data science, for data science related things, right? There are some models I'll be discussing, right? So for that, I'll be showing you Jupyter Notebook, Spider, ID, those things.
yeah, actually, sir, in like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I learned core Python from Durga sir
Mm,
through online only. It's a COVID time, I believe,
mm,
and later advance also I joined, but due to some personal reason, I didn't like practice or things. So I just want to learn from you now,
mm.
and my expectation is like brush up the core things and also advanced Python, learn advanced Python very nicely here.
Yes.
And
So
yes,
in
yeah,
this course, I'm going to cover many modules related to different environments. Some
yes,
models
yes.
related to data science, some related to big data, some related to OS, some related to databases,
Mhm.
some related to data and time, and also how to create our own modules, right? In
Yes,
Python.
yes.
All these things will be discussing.
Yeah, that will be helpful for me.
That's why
And the
I said
about
70 hours. It's not
yeah.
like 45 hours course, it is 70 hours course, right? And
Mhm.
only 140 hours course.
So
Like
daily we are going to connect for 2 hours, right?
so it will be for 1 hour, but just
1 hour.
observe here. This 70 hours Python Monday to Friday. Sometimes
Mhm.
Saturdays I'll be taking. And this UI technologies, these frameworks, right? Saturdays and Sundays, there are some batches available. 2 hours on Saturdays, 2 hours on Sundays, totally 4 hours per week, where this Python core
Mm,
is going on from Monday to Friday. These you will be updating on Saturdays and Sundays. Means UI
okay.
technology doesn't require any Python knowledge, right? By the time core Python gets completed, here your UI
Okay,
technologies
okay,
gets
got it.
completed.
Okay,
When you start
okay.
advanced Python, this Django frameworks, both in that, right? Parallel it goes.
Okay, so what will be the timing for weekend, sir? Because weekend I have another classes and another schedule also. That's why
Mornings, in the mornings it will be there most of the time for
uh,
this.
morning around, sir.
9 o'clock.
Recording will be there for that also.
Recordings will be there. Each and every step by step, all the recordings will be there. For each and every session, recordings you'll be getting. Once you got enrolled, you can attend any of my these things. Python you will be updating in the same time, 9 o'clock, right? Initially
Mhm.
for 1 week it will be at 10 o'clock. But these things, any of my batch you can attend. Whenever I start any batch, right? You can attend any of my batch.
Yeah, that's why that's how I'm asking. Yeah,
Once you
because
get enrolled, you
because
can
I
attend
need
any of
to
my
close this. Yeah, very first
within the
batch.
6 months time, any of my batch you can attend. Um,
Mhm.
wherever start, we'll be having a WhatsApp group in that you'll be posted, right? Whenever a batch for these things going to start.
Yes, yes. And all the things is same. Earlier it was like enabled the many videos and all for the students of the Durga classes like that, huh? Earlier.
So
It's
this
same
you'll be
this time
getting
also.
every day one video you'll be getting, right? Any queries?
No, no, no. Other videos like to access the free Durga classes videos and all. Earlier it was very
No videos
normal.
like that.
Okay, okay. Only this classes video. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So one time payment is 10K, right, sir?
No, one time payment is 10K. If you're going separately, it will be 5 and 7, 12K.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow also everyone can attend the session, same timing at 10 o'clock using the same link to see more. Tomorrow, just I'll be going with tomorrow's class, right? So I'll be just going with the technique. I'll be starting with the Python. Today is the basic introductory session. Just I was briefing you the applications and how Python is super popular, right? Tomorrow, just I'll go with that initial, the installation of Python versions, execution modes, IDEs, editors. What are the different things, right? Step by step. Whether you can do along with me parallelly, otherwise later you can do. Any queries during the session only you can ask. Yes, fine. Any other queries you got? Anyone?
Thank you so much.
So if I'm done with the queries, if there are no other queries, I'm signing off for now. Meet you tomorrow, same time at 10 o'clock using the same link. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Meet you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye. Bye.